Hi guys and welcome to this Rugby For Days video. Once again in the new studio, still under repairs. As you can see, we're still working on it, but we have to talk to you about what happened in this week's Six Nations. We're going to cover Wales, Italy and Ireland, Scotland game. Just talking about some headers and what's going on and what we saw and what we picked up. So please feel free to comment down below what you guys saw and what we maybe missed.
Yes.
So we can maybe go back to it and check it out and we can have a conversation with you guys. So just to find out, Wales beat Italy 42-0.
That was an insane game. I can remember watching that game and thinking, you know what, we're gonna see a lot of kicking, because we have spoken about this as well a lot on and off camera about how Wales is a kicking mastermind of a team. But you know, since Gatland is gone now, you know, I think we're going to see more attacking rugby from Wales, because they have a quality team to attack. I mean. George North in the outside, you know, half penny slotting in, bigger, the boot. You know, you have a lot of players in the back line that can actually make you know, single, what do you call it? Like a player, a magical moment.
Yes.
You know, that's actually a game changer. Like they can literally just do it in a moment. That's why you shouldn't underestimate Wales as a team, but also as the individuals playing in the unit. So that's really was a good game. But like running away with it in the second half, I was just sitting there, I was thinking to myself, you know, Italy, I'm rooting for you. Like, you're the underdogs, but still, every time I'm like, go Italy, and you let me down. So I'm sorry about that.
It's not that Italy has a bad squad. Like you said, that George North playing on the outside for Wales is definitely something more attacking.
Yes.
Josh Adams scoring a hat-trick, that shows you they want to run.
Didn't even mention that guy.
So,
you know, good.
Aaron Wainwright playing, Justin Tipuric, Falatau being back, you know, someone like Moriarty on the bench, you know, Reece Webb on the bench. You know, they have a quality squad.
Yes.
And then someone with the likes of Jonathan Davies has to come back still. So, you know, they just bolster to attack until they build up for the British Lions. So no, this is something good that Wales is going through a recovery period, but they're in that space now where they have players that has been there for 2-3 years and they can still play for another 5-6 years. So they're young but not inexperienced. Yes. So they're building to a world-class team, which is something good for the Northern Hemisphere. Because Wales is always a powerhouse, but never the best. But they're starting to edge about, you know, just being the better team. But I wanna show some you know, some guts to the loose trio of Italy. Bram Steyn, Sebastian Negri and Jake Polidri. Those three are crucial.
Yes, crucial.
Like, this is the new era of flankers and eighth men coming out of Italy.
Oh yes.
You know, they're just running over everything and destroying everything. And this Polidri, like, you just can't get him down. And he's a big oak. You know, Bram Steyn is quick.
Yes.
You know, so it's. And you know, it's from Parise, he's going to retire. We all know he's going to retire halfway through the Six Nations. Already made it clear. Yes. So you know, this is something new that they have to incorporate. I actually hope that Parise says, just play me off the bench, because these guys need game time. They need to play together. Because that's the core of your team. If you get a good 6 to 10, you know, you control the game. If you get ball, you can run with the ball, and you have an 8 man that can tackle and run and defend. And then you have a good 9 in control, and the 10 that can kick into the corners or run. Yes. You control the game.
No, I agree with you there. You know what? The one thing for me with Italy that they are struggling with is every time we see a quality team like Wales, Ireland, England, France playing them, almost everyone in the Six Nations playing them, you can see they're coming out with guts. Yeah. They're coming out with guts. They play with passion, but halfway through, they just seem to forget why they are playing as a team, and then everyone just, you know, the whole defensive team gameplay, what they had, their game in mind, they just lose it. They're like, you know what, we'll run this way, we'll run that way, we'll try to defend how we can, and that will never change if their mindset as a team, as a unit, won't change. You know, and that for me is quite sad. But again, I also just want to say Wales shouldn't take this for granted. This was the first game of the Six Nations for this year, and they're going to see a massive competition in England. You know what, France and teams like that that's playing quality rugby at the moment. So
and then going on to Ireland, Scotland. So obviously Ireland beating Scotland 19-12. Not that much of talking points, but there was some that I want to just point out. That Johnny Sexton scored all 19 points.
Yeah.
So that was a nice try. I mean, it was like just a bit back, and then he just just ran around and just dotted in. Obviously Johnny Sexton does it. Johnny Sexton does it, just slots everything over.
Yes.
So that's quite nice and quite good. And but I want to point out that Scotland actually had a chance to win. To not win, but get back into the game.
Oh yeah, get back into the game. But I think that would be a turning point. But
that would be a turning point for sure. So obviously I'm referring to the captain knocking the ball over the line, Stuart Hogg, knocking the ball on open try line.
Yes.
Like we've spoken in the France England game that the coach says you play until the whistle blows.
Yes.
And the second thing they teach you is you dot the try down both hands.
Both hands. Yes, that's like 101 in rugby.
Yeah. Come on. That's like rugby 101. So the thing that I'm not disappointed like in the way he finished, but I think the way he reacted showed his character.
Yes.
And that's crucial because he celebrated as if he scored it, and he knew he didn't score.
Yeah. That was bad.
Like he was like, you could have seen when he just dotted down, there was a knock on.
Yeah.
There was something not right, and he just oversold it. And I think if he would have claimed and said I knocked it on, there would be so much more respect for him.
Yes. No, I agree. That was shocking. I'm sorry about that, but that was shocking. If you're a Scotland supporter, Stuart Hogg supporter, no disrespect to you as a person, a fan, but that was not right for you. We see a lot of players on the rugby field. They have different personalities, they have different character perspectives, and attributes. Yeah. But the fact of the matter is that was not the right thing to do. He should have literally just put up his hand and say, "I'm sorry, guys. I'm even the leader of this team, but I'm sorry. I knocked on. This was my responsibility. I'm owning it."
Yes.
But like literally, he went on if he just won the World Cup. Like I thought, I'm sorry, but are you dumb? That's actually what I wanted to know. Like, are you dumb? Do you think you're playing in the 60s? Because if you played in the 60s, maybe you would have gotten away with it. Because the ref would have seen, yes, this guy is so confident. Yeah. He scored an amazing try. Team O. But there's like 6 cameras on that field.
Yeah.
How will you get away with that?
Yeah.
So for me, that was very disappointing. I was really backing Scotland there in the midst of the game because it was starting to heat up. You're getting into that game, and you want to see players play to the best of their abilities. But that was just sad for me. So.
But what I like about Scotland is now they were in a position where Italy was. They were the same as Italy. They were just run over by everyone, and they were never a favourite to beat someone like England or Ireland, but they got within 7 points.
Yes.
So that's something that defense can win you a game because they really have a great defense. And Johnny Gray playing at 5 lock, he's leading that defense because I think he's like in the last 10 or in the last 1,000 tackles he made like 980. Like he has a 98% tackle rate. Like I think it's something crazy.
It's insane.
And if you have someone like that on the field, you want to tackle because you don't want to let this guy down.
Oh yes.
Because he doesn't miss a tackle. He meets 100. He has 89 tackles out of 100. That's really that motivates you to defend. So Scotland just has to focus a bit more on attacking, and I think there's some crucial calls that need to be made. Some players still being left out. But yeah, stay tuned for a video about that as well.
Yes. So that's actually all we have in this video. Just covering the recap of the Six Nations. I just quickly wanted to remind you, we have the Superbru Pool, our Six Nations pool, available on Superbru. You can join at the link in the description below. The first weekend is gone now, but you can still get in. There's a prize at the end of the season, so make sure you play with. It's a nice prediction game.
Yes, and then we'll see you guys in the next video.